Hi friends, welcome to the next JS series. In this tutorial we're gonna see how we can fetch a single item from the database. So in the previous tutorial we had seen how to fetch all the item from the database. Here if I want to get this particular item from the database, so for that, so here in the API slash book, the route.js, in the previous tutorial we had seen how to get all the datas using this get. So likewise we have to pass the id. So in the database you can see, if I pass this id, I want to fetch this data. So for that, so in the book we have to create another folder. So id we have to pass. So in the id we have to create a new file. That file name should be route.js. And here in the route.js, I'm just copy this. I'm just paste it right it here, and this is same as it of, and we have to see a small modification. Here we have to get the id from the params. So for that, I'm just giving a params. So we have to eh, destructure the id. So for that, const, so id, here I have given id right here over here. So equals a white function we have to use, and here I have to give a params. So the whatever id I'm getting, I have to search it in the database. So we have to give a method called find by id. Instead of find, we have to give a find by id. So here I'm just giving id. Here in the database you could see underscore id is there. We have to search in the underscore id. So for that, underscore id colon. So whatever the id, go and check in the database. We have to use a method called find by id. So the book model, in the previous tutorial we had seen the models, how we have created the model. So this is my model, and the database connection, so we had seen. And also go to this route.js, and first we have to get the params, and also we have to give a db connect. Once we have connected, we have to find it in the database by using a method called find by id. Check in the underscore id. Once it is there, a book route, we will be getting this. And we are giving a request, and just save this and go to the browser. And I'm just delete this and just close this. And here we have a api book id we have to pass. So I want to fetch that particular single item. So api slash book slash, so id we have to get it to right here. So the id I'm just getting. So go to the browser. Instead of that, I'm just giving this id, and I'm just refresh it. It's compiling. Once it's been compiled, we will be getting that particular item, that single item we will be getting. In the previous tutorial we had seen how to fetch all the items in the in the database using a find method. Here we have used the find by id method. So it's not coming because we will be getting error. So we have to mention here the request. So the request is coming. In the request we will be getting the params. So again I'm just save this. So if you are not giving a request right here, you will be getting a error. So in the request, the params we have to use. So I'm just given this ID over here. It's compiling. Yeah, we got that particular. So the previously we haven't given the request, so right here, so for that we thrown the error. So here in the API route you can see the particular ID which we had fetched. It's coming the book C and programming. You can see this is my ID. The C programming is displayed over there. So in the front end we will be seeing how we have displayed this. So here in the app folder we have to create one folder name. That folder name might be anything. Here I have created a book. So in the book I'm just giving another folder that is ID, which is coming, and in this we have to create a new file. That file name should be page.js, and whatever we have seen in the get method, it's so here. So in the previous tutorial we had seen the get method, so like that we have to use. So here in the get method we have used this URL. Here we have to pass the ID. So in the AXIOS we have installed the dependency, and also we have used the use client. So because this is a client component, here we should not use async right here because this is a client component. This will throw error, and here we have to pass the params. So here the ID is coming, so we have to pass the params, and we have to extract the ID here. So for that, const ID equals await params. So I'm getting the ID. Here I using a template literal, and here also I'm using a template literal. Here slash dollar symbol, and here we have to pass the ID. So here the same, the get method, the response we will be getting, I want to fetch that particular item. So this I'm just giving a fetch single data. Here also I'm just giving single data. So I'm just save this, and go to the browser, and here localhost 3000 I'm just giving, and also so here inspect I have to give in the, because I have console this response.data you will be getting in the Axios. So go to the console, and you will be getting that particular single item right here. So here you can see, so in the console, the book. So this is a local host. This is fetching all the data in the previous tutorial we had seen. Here we have to give book. So in the book folder you will be getting, so in the book route we have to go to the book route, then you have to pass the ID. So ID I'm just pass this ID, then you will be getting C. So here I have to pass this ID, and I have to click. I'm just giving this. So go to the here book, you have to pass the id over here, then you will be accessing this, and go to this and console right here, it's executing here. So go to this 3000 slash book slash the id which we have given as C programming, you will be getting in the console the response. So in the book route, you could see this single item which we have fetched C and programming. So this is my ID. So the ID which is this one we have fetched in the front end. You could see right here. So this is all about fetching a single item from the database. Thank you.